Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Parenting on Pause, a section of Epic's website devoted entirely to you, the parents and caretakers of children who may have a little bit extra anxiety or uncertainty going on in the present day. And that can manifest in a lot of different ways. For a lot of people, it manifests in physical soreness or general areas of discomfort. So, we're going to do a sun salutation today. A sun salutation is an exercise that we often find in yoga. It is movements linked together by breath, and it's a really nice full body stretch. So it's common, again, with the name sun salutation, to do first thing in the morning. It's a really nice way to wake up your body and shake out all of that stiffness. It's also something you can drop into at any point of the day if you're spending long periods in an office chair or your dining room table chair or your couch or wherever your home office may be, or if you're just finding yourself a lot more sedentary than usual. So we're going to go through all of the movements. I'll show some modifications. And again, this is something that takes about 5 minutes and is really nice to do at any point of the day. So we'll get started. All right, so starting in mountain pose. In mountain, your feet can be glued together or legs can be slightly separated if that's more comfortable for you and you feel like you have a little bit better of a base of support. Our spine is long, our shoulders are back, arms down the spine, chin slightly up. Don't be afraid to have the corners of your mouth come up a little bit too. And we're matching the movement to the breath. So every time we move our body, we're doing either an inhale or an exhale. So I'll say those things too to cue everybody together. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, slight bend back. Exhale, folding forward. So as much as you need to bend those knees to get your hands to the ground, so that's your folding forward. Inhale to a flat back, so hands can come up to wherever on the legs feels good for your spine to be nice and long, hinging at the hips. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bend those knees as much as you need to get your hands flat on the ground, and then step back into a plank pose. You can also drop down to hands and knees if that feels better, or extend the legs in full plank. Our shoulders line up with the elbows, line up with the wrists. Core is tucked. And if we're on our hands and knees, same thing. Knees are lined up under the hips. Elbows all lined up with the shoulders and the wrists. Exhale, dropping down to the ground in chaturanga. So we can do that in two ways. Knees can come down and we bend our elbows until we lower our chin to the floor. Or you can slowly bend your elbows as you lower down until your entire body is on the ground. So no matter what, we meet down here, pressing into the ground, pushing up on your inhale into upward facing dog or cobra. So if your legs are on the ground right now, then this is your upward facing dog. For a little bit of extra, make sure those wrists are lined up underneath the shoulders and you can push into the ground to elevate and lift those hips and upper thighs off of the ground. So this is upward facing dog. On your exhale, tuck your toes, pushing back into downward facing dog. So feel free to walk those legs in as much as you need to. Your body's in an upside down letter V. Our spine is long, our shoulders are extended. Exhaling here. Take a couple rounds of breath here. And again, if this is too much, maybe our downward dog just starts like this. So you can walk your hands and feet out a little bit more. And then as your hamstrings loosen, you build that upper body strength, your dog will become a little bit shorter. On an inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left foot meets the right. So we exhale here in our forward fold. Inhale back to that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Nice. So we're going to do that again one more time. This time not breaking down the move so much. We'll do it as more of a flow. And then remember those modifications if you needed to, and that one side might feel really different than the other depending on your level of strength. If you're right or left hand dominant, old injuries, a lot of stuff can play into it. So no judgment if one side feels a lot different than the other one. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back, and then the right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward, and then the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Hands to heart center. Great, so that's a full sun salutation on both sides. So it's something, again, you can do as many of them in a row as you want. Sometimes you might only have time for one on each side. Sometimes it might not feel good to take things one way. You'll use the modifications, but it's just something that really hits every part of your body, gets that blood flowing, and is a really nice way to wake up. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.